This is Roger with Wheel Kinetics in Tucson, Arizona. We're selling this truck as a 2000 Ford F-350 Crew Cab XLT long bed. It has a 7.3 liter turbo diesel. It's four-wheel drive, and it's a 6-speed manual transmission. And it's quite ugly. When we bought it, we originally were just going to use it to tow around the yard, go to the local auctions, pick up multiple cars so one guy could pick up a couple cars. And we parked it and forgot about it and brought it back to life. We took it to Maaco. Believe it or not, it's got a paint job. We didn't do any body work. It was just messed up. It had been keyed when it was stolen. It was just a mess looking. It needed to be black all the way. Makes it a little bit better. Anyway, we just painted right over the dents and whatever, and that's that. Paid Maaco $1,050 to do so. They also stole the front seat. We had an extra front seat sitting around here, but it's a bench seat, not what you'd really find in an XLT. We basically are selling a vehicle that's mechanically sound and fairly ugly. But you should have seen it before, before we painted it. Anyway, there'll be before and after pictures so you can see that it wasn't wrecked. But it does have a block heater here. Got the plug here, tucked in there. Let's see if I can pull it out for you. There you go. There's that. We did put a new clutch in it and did the rear main seal. It was leaking, so we did a rear main seal and a clutch. I think that whoever owned this before was some sort of a contractor, because there's like little red paint splatters on the cluster and things like that. But anyway, this is a one-stage Maaco paint, and if you're buying this to look cool, it's not the truck. See, we just painted right over that. But if you need to pull some shop vehicles, something real heavy, and not have a full size, you know, F450 or the equivalent or above, this will do nicely. You got the dents back here. The best part is you got a fifth wheel hitch right there. There you go. That's the working part of this vehicle. And a plug right here. It's got similar dents down low behind the driver wheel. Driver wheel is actually the camera angle. I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time on the cosmetics because there's not really much positive to talk about. Let me fire this thing up and I'll open up the hood. Turn the air. And wait to start. Put the brake on. I'm going to have somebody drive for me. Obviously I can't do a video and drive at the same time. Got a new battery on this side. New battery on this side. You see the Ford on the core support here on the driver's side. And the Ford on the core support on the passenger side. It tells you the front end has been replaced. You also have all the stickers where they belong. And the stickers on this side. Set a new clutch. There's the driver rear window. Door panel looks excellent. The back seat and the doors and everything in the back look great. All the issues are related, cosmetically interior-wise, are related to the front. It's missing the dome light and the cover there. When they steal them, they usually take all the dome lights out so they can't be seen, because obviously they're usually stealing them at night. That's the passenger rear window. that obviously is supposed to be captain's chairs and the center console. We just had that seat. We're gonna put it in another truck. Didn't work out, and that's that. All right, this is. It's actually it's a great seat. It's a shame we don't have a vehicle for it right now because it kind of. I mean, it was just newly recovered. It was supposed to go in another vehicle, and then we got seats for it. And so there's a owner's manual, and let's see. There's the passenger front window. That's the driver window, passenger window, passenger rear window, driver rear window. I know for a fact these mirrors do not work. They're going to be manual mirrors from now on. They stole mirrors or they were broke. Something was wrong with the mirrors. So you're going to be doing it the old-fashioned way with your hands. All right? Got tilt wheel. I'm going to call Jason over, and he's going to drive. This is a 6-speed manual, so this ought to be interesting. Let's see if he can figure out reverse. Ugh. How about some air? Jesus. There's the odometer, 202,446. Like I said, I think it was a paint contractor or someone who owned this thing. So we got this red splatter in here. That's not going away either. We're not. It's even on the 4x4 knob here. Let's see if we got a radio.
Kendrick's lyrics said.
It's on my favorite station. CD, old school cassette, air's blowing cold. It's not on me, now it is. Alright, we're going to demonstrate the 4-wheel drive.
4 high.
4 high.
Reverse.
Perfect. And first, there we go. That was granny gear, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And 4 low.
4 low.
Reverse. That's definitely working.
4 low and granny gear.
Perfect. Okay. So 4 high and low work fine. We put a new clutch and
rear main seal.
And a rear main seal in it. Like I said, if you're buying this car to show off, you're probably going to be unhappy. If you're buying it to work and to make some money and to tow something heavy and don't want to get irritated when you back into the trailer and screw up your tailgate, then this is perfect. And it's got the manual transmission, and it's a 7.3. I wish they all were. Have a lot less trouble in the world. This is on a salvage title, so if you come to Tucson to drive it home, you have to get the title restored in order to get plates and insurance. We charge $200 to do that. If you are going to come here, that's mandatory. For the $200, what we do is we get up at about 6 in the morning, we take it out there, so we're first in line. The cops inspect it. Then we take the level 3 inspection they give us and the salvage title and get what's called the restored salvage title. At that point, we can give you plates and you can get insurance. It's well worth the money. $50 goes to the state, $150 goes to us. That covers the time involved in getting it done. We're required to stay with the vehicle now. We can't just drop them off. That's kind of why. Also, let's see, $250 dock fee if you come here in person, and taxes. Taxes are 2% city sales tax here in Tucson, plus whatever your state tax rate is. So, if you come here to pick it up and drive it home, there's $200 restore fee for the title. There's $250 dock fee and taxes. If If your taxes are 3% in your state, then you're going to pay a total of 5% tax, $250 dock fee, $200 to restore the title. If you pay by wire and ship, all you're obligated to pay is the agreed upon price. If you want us to restore the title, you add $200. I strongly suggest you do that, because if you don't do that, you are going to risk having issues in your state unless you're positive that you can get it done there. Some states want, documents saying what was replaced on the vehicle. All we're going to provide you with is the Arizona salvage title, the truck itself, and a bill of sale. That's all we're going to give you. Now, that's fine in most states, but we've run into people who thought they could do it themselves in Illinois and Connecticut, and you don't want to go through what they went through. So please make sure you call your local motor vehicle if you decline to have us restore it for you, okay? Once you tow it 2,000 miles away, it's a pretty expensive deal to bring it back. This thing does need tires, by the way. What are they, 16s on this? And if you wanted to drive it home, I don't think this thing would be any problem driving anywhere. It runs great. Make sure that you have tires lined up. If you want to go to discounttires.com online, we have a bunch of those here in Tucson. Go to the Princeton Oracle Road location. Call Sheldon, he's the manager there. Tell him what tires you saw online that you would like. He'll help you out. Pay for them over the phone. We'll have them on before you get here. Or if you come to get it, you can drive it over there and have them put on for him, by him. He'll give you a little bit of a discount. And that's that. They should be, what, $500-600 for, yeah, 500, yeah, for a set of tires through us, through using our name and using Sheldon. Anyway, that is it for the truck. Let's go back to eBay. If you're on eBay, believe it or not, I have to say this. This isn't a new truck. It's very cosmetically challenged. Less so than before the Mako paint job, but still, I mean, I definitely don't want to hear anyone complaining about how it looks, because I've thrown it under the bus for the last 15 minutes. Mechanically, it's fantastic, but, we're not Ford, and Ford stopped warrantying this vehicle a long time ago for a reason. We don't know what's going to happen to it like Ford did. And if Ford and their 7,000 engineers don't know, how the heck do we? All right? So, that said, you've been driving with it, and it runs great. Shifts good. Shifts good. Feels real strong. The air's blowing ice cold. Radio works. Windows work. Mirrors do not. And that's that. Please read the ad, top to bottom. We'll have somewhere around 70 to 80, maybe even 100 on some vehicles pictures. We'll have a copy of the title. Please read at the bottom of the ad. We tell you what we know about Fords or Dodges or Chevys, what's inherently wrong with them. Please read that so you know. For instance, on 6.0s, we tell you about EGRs, etc. Fords and Ford trucks are notorious for their loose steering boxes and that stuff. Okay, we want you to buy something that you're educated on. All right. Most people know what they're buying when they're going for a 7.3 manual diesel truck, but lately eBay has been more than a little bit strange. And anyway, that's it. Please get a deposit. Once we have a deposit, we'll put your name in a banner over the vehicle on our website at wheelk.com, where all of our cars for sale are online. Not everything that's on eBay is on Craigslist or on our website. So you can go from eBay to our website and see different stuff. It just depends. Well, eBay's quite expensive to advertise on. So please make sure you get a deposit in. That way we won't sell it to somebody else. We've had a couple people in the last year, think they bought something and they never put a deposit down. And they show up to pick up their car and it's been sold to somebody else. That's what deposits help you do. They secure the vehicle. Anyhow, that is all. Thank you very much. Have a safe week and a great weekend.